Alright, back at it again. Blah. It's early. It's early in the morning here again. Okay, so let's see if the Snowrunner window will stay up. Back at it again. Blah. Oh, that's interesting. It's early in the morning here again. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Wait a minute, this is playing through. Just give me a sec here. I have my second sound system hooked up and it's playing through that instead of the headset. I'm hoping you guys could still hear me and it wasn't. Yeah, looks like it is, I think. Let's just do a little pass-through test here just to be sure. Testing, test. Yep, it's working good. Alright. Okay, so that's still up. That's good. Let's pause that already. Okay. Let's go to Odyssey. Refresh. There's my stream. It's not working yet. Great. Being a little laggy today. Rumble, there's the stream. Rumble, pull out the chat so I can hear myself. Great, whatever. YouTube, which nobody watches. There's my stream. Okay, popping out the chat. Sounds like my my audio is nice and loud now, which is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna give Odyssey a little bit of time to sort itself out here. Let's see, where is... There's OBS. Okay, I'll just land things out here, although I'm pretty sure at this point, if I can see stuff in OBS, it must be... Like if it was going to blow up on me, it would have done it by now, so... Let's just check OBS one more time. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Not OBS, sorry. Odyssey. Okay. Oops. I need to leave a gap there so I can see the... There we go. Alright, let's get to it. I have an hour and 10 minutes. Hooray. Fucking work. Technically, I thought I would still be on call for the next 2 days here at work. Generally, you get a 7-day stint, and I've had 2 in a row now for a couple of reasons, but one was there was nobody else for the second stint because my boss is on vacation. He was supposed to be back yesterday. He's not. It's interesting how he can pick and choose when he comes back and everybody else has to have it written in stone. Kind of annoying. But he did have himself set up for since last night into Wednesday there as on call, and I'm pretty sure he's still on vacation. So I mean, whatever. I was kind of hoping something would happen because I'm not on call anymore. I didn't have my phone turned on. Fuck it. Okay, we're looking for fishing festival. What does this do? Don't really care. I'm looking for, there were a couple of jobs, new jobs for, okay, Swamp Rally is not, nothing there. Maybe I haven't picked them up yet. Yeah, okay, let's have a look around the map here. A couple of new jobs popped up. Okay, nothing there. That's pipeline, right? Or was that just where I just was? No, doesn't matter. Nothing there. Go to reactive. Nothing there. Orvo? There they are. There were supposed to be 2. Oh wait, no, that's for this job here. Get a lot. Where are... There's one. There they are. Since I don't have them yet, I gotta find those. Who's in the area? Him, but he has no gas. Oh, he can. 45, that should be fine. Let's jump in there. Can I get through here? If I try to come up this way. He's not super good on stones and stuff, but he might be able to get up here. Yeah, that works. I'm on the same side. So we'll come around, we'll grab this. And we can't go over this bridge yet because it's fucked, so we'll head back. We'll just go around the road. I could probably come through here with him, but yeah, he might get stuck or hung up or something. Stuck is in like some weird location where it's just not possible to get through, and then I waste a lot of time trying to take the shortcut when I could just go on the road. But yeah, this thing here, you find 2 of them in the game, 2 different maps. It is the best scout by like a ton. He can go through almost anything. The only thing he has issues with is ice and deep water. And he likes to do that a lot too, but then so do a lot of the vehicles. Now, can we get up here, I wonder? Oopsies. Might as well do a repair. Yeah, that took us last to repair supplies. Let's try and pull ourselves up over this. Okay, turn. Come on. Come on. Can I don't know if I grab the back, it might just flip me around. Come on. Come on, you can almost do it. Just wonder if that would have been easier over there. These little trees to the left are just not big enough. Come on. Oh, that might be a mistake. Okay. So with the scouts, you don't have to have the engine on to use the oh, I popped up the wrong fucking side. You don't have to have the engine on for the winch to work. Come on, we're up. But other trucks, if the engine isn't running, your winch doesn't work, and that sucks. This is where the scouts are kind of nice. You can pull yourself through. Oh wait, I see a better spot. Ah yes, I can reach it. Further is always better. For some reason it pulls harder the further away your connection is. Plus, it kind of pulls me where I need to go. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Looks like I still have gas. That's the other kind of neat thing about the game. You can see what you've got on the... If you have a roof rack like this or something, it'll show. Like behind the spare tire there used to be a box, which was like repair parts and stuff. That's obviously been used up, so it's gone. But you can see I still have fuel tanks sitting there and the spare tire. Okay. Got that one. Bum, 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 bum. I'm tempted. Let's go down the hill here. What do we got? What do we got? I mean, it's all downhill, right? Well, actually, that could work. Don't want to fall too far away from trees, though, because I might roll it, and then I'll need something to connect to. Kind of debating going between those trees right there instead of down that way, but... Let's see. How am I connected to? Well, that was unexpected. Let's see. Can I connect to anything else? Not a little tree, but... Oh, man, did I just screw myself? I did not expect to get wedged like this. There's nothing else to connect to, eh? Even if we kind of go down... Looks like the front tires are hitting something. Maybe not. Kind of looked like it was... Come on. That blows. See, I screwed myself taking a shortcut. Probably would have been there by now. Back tire doesn't look so hot. What to do, what to do. So the fact that it kind of moves a little bit when I'm rotating the tires means something must be hitting. Those two tires obviously aren't touching shit. I kind of wonder if that front one might be just a bit. Well, I think he's hooped. We got anybody else in the area? Him. Alright. Let's bounce this guy. Actually no, let's leave him here. He's still got fuel on the top. And when I do come here, I could use that fuel to fill up whoever I bring in to do that. In the meantime, 24 fuel. He is not going to make it, I don't think. But we can try. No, actually going through any of these areas, the swampy areas, there's no fucking way he's making it with 24% fuel. Best case, I make it to the logging station. I'll never make it up here. Whole bunch of guys here. And they all have trailers and stuff. That's not good. Everybody else a little far away. Let's see. Flatland. What do we got in Flatland? Anything close to the Orvo? Oh, what's this? He's hurting. He might make it. Is there any fuel close by? Not really. Alright, let's try that. That's weird. He must have been towing a trailer. With, like he doesn't have anything on the back, so it's, interesting. But that means he's going to be the most fuel efficient that he could possibly be. And very light and have the most power to weight that he can have and all that good shit, so... Fuel usage is really nice, less than 5. Like, wow. Full speed yet. Oh wow, just made less than 4. Slow down here, because you take this turn and you'll be sliding around there for sure. Do a little bit of drifting. The only thing is it's going fast. It's more of a chance to take more damage and bust the components and stuff. But yeah, he's digging through this stuff, no problemo. But then most of the trucks are like that. The Scouts, not so much. Lots of the Scouts would be super bogged down in that junk, but a lot of the trucks, if you're not towing anything or don't have anything on them, they just pretty much get through almost anything. I don't think I haven't had any jobs in this quarry. It's weird. But then I still have a bunch of contract jobs to do, so there'd probably be something that should pop up for that, I would assume. Yeah, he's definitely gonna make it, no problemo. Just thinking, he can't afford too much more damage. Like that spring thing there on the lower left, he takes more damage to that. Basically, he just rides really, really low, and he has no shocks, no bouncing. His tires don't go up and down. Like he's just, it makes it difficult to get around. Okay, I think I go, yeah, left. Actually, we'll just go with this. It's like the first truck I found in this game. I discovered that it made a much better Scout than any of the Scouts, except for that one I was just in. That thing's awesome. Unfortunately, I got hung up on rocks. Oh, fuck. Oops. Back up. We'll just put him off the side here. Use him again like maybe a touch of extra fuel for somebody, or he might be able to help pull somebody out of the pit there or something, who knows. Okay. 2 jobs. Tower trail, let's see. Logs and planks. Well, that figures. Planks here, planks up here, logs. If I get logs here, I have to come all the way down here and around and up. Up here. Okay, I got some logging trucks here. Which one would be easier? I think this one's fairly easy to get to. Like, the road isn't that bad, so he's not going to use up a lot of fuel. So I could take one of these guys who's got medium logs. Now, as I recall, this guy was smalls. I think. I'm pretty sure. I know the little guy over there, the green guy was smalls, and that guy is long. Shit. Alright, so these guys are all small logs, so that's not going to help me. Who else do we have here? Do we have anybody? He's got a crane, he's got repair supplies and fuel, he's got, doesn't have logging stuff. This guy, neither does he. Neither does he. I just remember what everybody had hooked up. He definitely doesn't. He's just got a saddle high. Oh, what do we got here? There we go. I only need 1 medium log. This thing can take 2, but okay, he's almost out of fuel, but he's got spare fuel on the roof there. It should be good enough. He's loud as fuck though, so just FYI. Although I don't know if it's going to be terrible bad for you guys, but yeah, he's a loudest vehicle in the game so far. Not fun. Okay, so we'll come down here. Whoops. And then go up here. Or down there and up here, but it doesn't matter. He should be able to get through anything. It's going to be a hell of a trailer to have up that way, though. It's not going to be able to back it out. And yeah, this guy you have to buy with real money. It's a good truck though. Or no, yeah, it's a truck. Feels weird calling this thing a truck. But, yeah, whatever. There's also a lot of mods for this game. You can add in trucks and weird engines, updates and things. I know a friend of mine said there was something that gives your truck, it was like 1,000 or 10,000 horsepower or something nuts. And he was saying it was fun because you could just spin the tires and there's shit flying everywhere all the time. It's like, I don't know. And then yeah, some of the mods are crazy. I know there's somebody made like a floating truck. You can take it out in the water, and it's huge. This truck is huge. It's bigger than the garage. I mean, it's like 2 stories, 3 stories tall. It's not very practical. You can't get it anywhere. Just watching the video, it was like, what the serious fuck is this? Some people have made some interesting ones too. But, I haven't loaded any mods. I wanted to usually like playing the game with what it comes with. That was meant to be played first. It'll take like 7 days to die. Opening that up for modding was one of the best things those guys ever did, because some of those mods are insanely good. Like, they add all kinds of content. Quality of life changes and new monsters, new POIs, new everything. Like, it's crazy what those guys can do. Vehicle mods. Add a ton of different vehicles. Weapons. I think there's a Tarkov mod somebody made. It adds all the weapons from Tarkov, and they did like a really good job too. I haven't played that one either, but just take the one because we don't need hauling around a lot of extra weight. Oops, I better fill up. That's it. That's all his reserve. See how the little containers there disappeared on the roof. So now he's got repair parts, which I should probably use. The first time I got this guy stuck, I thought he could go through anything, and I thought, let's give it a try and see. So there was one of the early maps, or early seasons, there's a map that's just swamps for the most part. You find the twin steer on it, so if you know which one I'm talking about, you'll know which one. I tried taking this guy across the swamp, and I got him off the road, and then that was it. So I got him entirely off the road. I turned off the road onto the swamp. And that was it. Just bogged right in there, and he wasn't going anywhere. So it is possible to get them stuck, but yeah. I think super early game when I was playing at the very beginning, I didn't realize you could use winches. So after you figure out that you can use a winch, like we're talking like way in the beginning of the game, you know, just after you start playing and stuff. I remember I was trying to get through some areas and it was frustrating and stuff, and then I realized, oh, there's a winch. You can attach trees and shit. Okay. And I know my brother didn't realize, he was playing, he didn't realize you can go on the map and set waypoints, like my little blue waypoints there. Really made getting around easier, so he was trying to do it all by memory and had to keep stopping and going back to the map. I mean, it's doable. It's not terrible. And it's a lot more like real life then, I suppose. Because in real life you wouldn't have stupid little glowy things telling you where to go. I guess you'd have a GPS these days, but I know back in the day it was just, you just had a map. If you were going somewhere you didn't know, or you just figure it out. I drove down a lot of back roads, places I wasn't familiar with. I don't know, it makes it more of an adventure, I think. Kind of curious, could I go over? No, I'm not gonna take another shortcut to get myself fucked up. So yeah, the other night, not last night, but the night before, I was up at 1 in the morning fixing our tankless hot water system. I decided to take a shit. It just stopped. There was no hot water. Like first thing I noticed was the hot water volume dropped by about half. And I thought, that's weird. I thought it was the tap in the bathroom, right? Maybe, you know, sometimes there's a rubber bit in there that gets kind of swollen, fucking chlorine shit they put in the water here in the city. And I thought maybe, you know, the cold water had done that before, and you just go underneath the sink and you just twist around a little shut-off valve a bunch, and then it fixes that problem. Didn't work this time. And then after a bit, there was just no hot water. I thought, okay, great, what's going on? So went downstairs, and yeah, the thing had a code. It was basically just, it was like a generic one, but it could mean, and in this case it was accurate, there was a flow blockage. Oops. But yeah, so I opened it up, and there was water all over inside of it, which there shouldn't be. So it's like something blue. And that's never happened before. I couldn't tell where it had come from, where the leak was, but now I know there was different safety valves in there. So if something gets blocked up, and there's a little motor, a recirculation motor that circulates hot water through some of the pipes in the house, so you have instant hot water. And I think what was going on was one of the valves got jammed, and we'll get to that because I know what caused it. And it must have had the pump on and built up some pressure and blew out of one of the safety valves. And then decided to shut itself off because it knew there was some kind of flow restriction. So that's good. But, so yeah, then I'm checking all the filters. The air one needed to be cleaned. There's an air intake for the burner. I'm usually pretty good at keeping that one done, but that one was a little bit clogged up, so I cleaned that up. And then there's 2 water inlet filters. One's for the cold water coming into the system, and the other one is a filter for the recirculator, so it pushes hot water around a big loop in the house. When it comes back into the machine, it goes through this little filter. And that one had fell apart. I took it out, and it was like, what the fuck? It's just a plastic thing with a metal mesh in the middle, and some of the little plastic bar parts, I guess, that hold the mesh were missing, and no, this works. And yeah, I just figure it sucked some of that into the system, and it jammed something up somewhere. So yeah, that was fun. Do that. It was 1 in the morning. I was just kind of did okay at work the next day for a bit. I was kind of tired all day, and then yeah, I was just noonish. I was hitting the wall hard, fucking hard. So it was the day I had to drive into work. But yeah, there was no one in anyway, because Mondays, that's why I go in Mondays and Fridays, ends of the week, because it's a lot nicer in work. Physically at work, because there's a lot less people in. But yeah, so usually if I don't need to be in, like I can work from home, obviously. And if there's no desperate need for me to be in, I will head home, around noonish or 1 or something. And the traffic's just lighter. It takes me a lot less time to get home. And then I finish my day there. Just start the computer, hook up, and I'm back at it. So. But yeah, not, cutting my commute time down in half is really nice. So. And I use my break to head home. We get a half-hour break every day, so I'll jump in the car and head home and then finish up. So yeah, I did that, but that was a weird drive home too. It was just really pooped. It's one of those things where you have to force yourself to make sure you're aware of what's going on. You go through a light and you think about it. Is that light red or is it green? That kind of tired. Plus I was driving a lot less aggressively yesterday. There's another thing for that. So just in the last while, I don't know why all these things keep happening in my car. It's like everything breaks at once. There was a funny squeak, kind of a in the engine when you first start it, when it's really cold. So that's one thing. Another thing was at idle, there's a bit of a shake, intermittent kind of shake, and that was mostly the dog bone, which is, I talked about this on the previous streams, it was falling apart. That's it's like the lower engine mount had pretty much totally disintegrated, which was surprising as fuck. Shouldn't have. Well, I don't know what they're using on the roads. It's unbelievable. Did I go the wrong fucking way? I did. Can I turn around here? I might be able to. So yeah, squeak and that. So yeah, replacing the dog bone fixed the vast majority of that idle shudder that I was feeling. It's a diesel, so you get a lot more. Can I push this down? No, it looks like it's going to be one of those trees. I knew it. I'm stuck on it. There we go. I think. Screw you, tree. Go a little wide here. But yeah, there was still a little something. So I looked it up, and one of the things it could be is there's the serpentine belt in the engine has there's two things. There's a tensioner, which is basically a pulley it's on a big spring. In my case, it's a spring and a piston that pushes against the belt to keep it nice and tight, right? So it doesn't come off the rollers and stuff. It runs the like the AC and the power steering and the alternator. And the other one that could cause it is the alternator. There's a pulley on the alternator that only spins in one direction, not in the other. There's a reason for that, but that pulley is known to be to go bad. So it stops spinning freely. Think of it like your bicycle, right? You can spin the tires in one direction with your hand, like if you have it up off the ground. the back tire there, you can spin it along and it spins freely, and if you try and go in the other direction, it catches, right? Because now you're engaging with the pedals. Same idea. But when this pulley goes bad, it doesn't spin freely in the one direction. It's locked in both directions, which it doesn't break anything. Things still work, but it puts a lot more stress on the alternator and on this tensioner. So I did some looking, and it seems the pulley seems to be okay. It doesn't move in one direction, moves in the other, so that's good. The tensioner is definitely fucked. Oh fuck, I remember this spot. Shit, this is gonna be a bitch to get up. Is there anything I can connect to up here? No? This fucking rock isn't gonna help any. Damn it. Is there another way up here? Around this way. Let's do that. Right, that's what I did last time. Forgot about that. Hopefully I can make it before I run out of fuel. Before I tip this thing over. The trailer, that is. So yeah, I'm looking in there, and like the spring still works. So when the engine's running and it's idling, the tensioner's like bouncing around, and it shouldn't be. It should be steady. So that is likely causing this weird intermittent noise that I'm sometimes hearing, because usually when you start the vehicle up, it's a lot more, the engine runs rougher on purpose. Can't remember the purpose for that, but for the first few seconds, it'll run a little bit bouncier like that. It's pulses from the diesel engine that are causing that to happen, but that's what the shock absorber on the tensioner is for. So there's the spring and then the shock. It's just like on your tires. You have a spring and you have the shock. The spring, you know, if you see a vehicle going down the road and it's bouncing, that means the springs are still working, but the shocks are gone, because the shocks absorb the extra bounce. So, which is exactly what's happening here. My shock is totally toast. I was looking at it, it's all wobbly, it's got oil coming out of both ends. It's not in a good way. So I bought another belt, because I figured I gotta take it off anyway. I'm replacing the tensioner. I brought another pulley too for the alternator. They were cheap. And that'll probably be here this week, so that's some more work I'm gonna have to do. Oh god, I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're so fucking close too. Anyway, is that other truck up here? Yes. I don't know if I'm going to make it to him, but maybe I can bring him down to this and give him some fuel. It's going to keep it in low gear. Maybe I should go like super slow. Yeah, he's using less fuel. It's going a lot slower too, so I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it on this fuel tank. But we'll go as far as we can. And then we'll bring that other truck down here and dump some fuel into this thing. And yeah, he's starting to get all shaky and shuddery. He's done. Oh, this is the one where I used him. Shit. I was thinking it was this. This might still work. I could bring him down. Should have enough fuel to get over here, dump in what he's got. Go down here. We'll skip that. We'll just go around here. He doesn't have anything on him. He might be able to make it, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll be doing that. That's awesome. But yeah, I figure since I'm in there, I'll just replace the belt too. I might keep the old one. It's in good shape. It looks in good shape. But I might actually have another one. I was thinking about after I bought it, because I was going to do the timing once, and I bought all that stuff. And I think I had a shop do it, but I would have given them the parts. The timing has to be extremely, extremely precise. So I was a little about doing that. So I brought that one in and had it done, I don't know when, years ago. And, but yeah, I was looking at that too. The timing belt and everything is in fantastic shape and looks really good. And so that's all good, because it's kind of in the same area. There's a little cover next to the serpentine belt you take off. You can check that. That all looked really good. I was half expecting a wheel to just blow right off there. Yeah, it's good to know, like I said, know your vehicle and how to fix stuff. But yeah, these days, if you have a newer vehicle, like 2020 plus or even 2015 plus, it could be a pain in the ass, more so than older vehicles to fix. Like even my car is a 2001 and it's got a lot of fancy shit in it. But it's, you know, compared to, you know, one from like say 1990 or 1980 or 1970. It seems like the further back you go, the easier it is to work on a vehicle. Alright, dude. Take my fuel. Hopefully it'll be enough. And now we will bounce him back. Let's just make sure I put it in the right... Yeah, okay. Cover. And then when we get up there, I'll have the Scout, which is a good thing I left it there. I can take whatever fuel he's got left. I think that was Orvo. Yes. Was it? Over here. That was weird. Took his time starting up. Just put it in low gear here. Yeah, I forgot. I think I need to buy... There's a special tool, and I don't think I have it. To get that pulley off the alternator. Basically there's a nut with a hole in the middle with an Allen wrench. A hex type bit required in there. So what you do is you hold the nut with like a wrench. It's in a tight to get at spot too, which is going to be a pain in the ass from what I saw. But yeah, you hold it and then you stick into the middle like a ratchet with the Allen wrench type hex thing and hex bit, and then you loosen that and take it on or put it on, whatever you're doing. So I don't know if I have a bit that's short enough or long enough, or like that I can. I don't know. I have to see if I can do that. If I have something that can do that. So there's a specific tool you can get for it, so I might get that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, first things first. Stop. Turn off the engine. Show task. Oh, I have to go further. Shit. I think. Start tracking. There we go. Stupid thing. Now, can I refuel? Still too far away. We will take everything he's got. Oh, wait a minute. That's better. All right. Let's leave him there for now. This guy's got nothing left, so we're going to recover him. Alright, now I got 15 minutes left. I need to get, oh man, whenever you change maps it always fucks you up. Wooden planks. Do I have somebody? Yes, he can do it. And he'll be coming at it from the other side. Cool. Jump in. Got 100% fuel too. Not bad. Don't know how that happened. How is he sitting way over here with 100%? I know I filled him up from another truck, but I didn't think... And then moved that truck back to storage, but I didn't think there was enough to fill him up 100%. It's kind of weird. Okay, then we come up here. I don't know if that one... Does this one also require Old Town Roadblock? Old Town Ruins, whatever. Service spare parts. Okay, that's not going to help me. And we will get ourselves up here and... I suppose they have wood planks here as well, eh? Yeah. Service spare parts. Vehicle spare parts? Oh, okay, so I'll have the spare parts I need from here. He's got that big beefy looking crane on the back. And it's no better than any other crane that you would mount like that. There's the small cranes. You see that thing and think, oh wow, that's nice. No, it's just as weak and pathetic as all the other little cranes that are mounted in this way. Which kind of sucks. At least as far as I've seen, it's not any better. Awesome that he's got a full tank of gas though. That's really cool. And he's got more on the roof. Oh wow, okay. This guy's set. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I filled up his main tank and then put the rest in his auxiliary before I ran out of fuel from the other truck, and then I bounced it back to the garage. So he may not have a full set of extra fuel on the roof, but still, this is excellent. I love it. Should have enough to do probably both of these jobs. Grab this stuff, fix up that bridge, and then grab the, I think it was service spare parts, and do the other bridge. Or it's just the blockade, actually. Shit, turns really wide. One, please. Doesn't have beacons. Oh yeah, because I think he does. It's just I couldn't put them on because it was that or the extra spare parts and shit, which is more important than stupid beacons. Slow down because that stone there could blow a tire or something if you hit it too fast. Yeah, so early game I'm always looking for things to open up passages, fix bridges and roads and stuff. And these two jobs did not exist. There's contracts and there's tasks. Usually these are tasks, and you can go out and you find a little task and you drive on it and accept it, and then you can do it. It just adds it to your list of things you can do. But these two were not available. There was nothing here. And I always thought that was kind of weird, because generally these ones, yeah, they're just tasks. You drive up, accept, and then you can do the job and fix the bridge or whatever. But in this case, these ones popped up after doing some of the contract jobs. And those jobs didn't indicate, you know, that this would be a thing either. So, I mean, as far as I could see, there was no way to open up these passes. So, after I did some recent contract job, suddenly these things appeared on the map, and now I can do them, which is great, but kind of a pain in the ass because it's a little too late in some ways. Would have helped a lot sooner. That's why I like to do all those jobs sooner, because then it makes it a lot easier to get things done. Stop it. Alright. So now, gotta do this one here. Service spare parts too. Okay, so he's got enough room, he can do that. I wonder if I can get down here. Oh man, because otherwise it's a bit of a drive. Either way. Or even down here, that might work. Let's go back. We'll take a peek. If it looks like this cliff is too much of a pain in the ass, then we'll do it the long way. 'Cause I'll end up like the dude that I got stuck right there just a minute ago. Time's at 10 minutes. Which way are we going here? It has a road that goes off over here for no reason. Like this little road here. What's the deal with that? There's nothing up there. Maybe there was at one point, even part of a job. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's one of those timed ones where you have to go all the way around and find your way to the top of that little hill. And I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what do we got here? It's pretty steep. Just wondering if I go down there, am I just gonna end up standing on my nose? Just wondering if that would be better or not. Alright. Hopefully that was the hardest part right there. Hopefully we don't flip over here. Sometimes these little hills, grassy hills, can be deceptively steep. Alright. Huh, this is where I need to be. We're not going back up that way though, but still, save some time. Let's see now, service spare parts, service, there we go. Alright, so we got both of those, still got a full tank of gas, so that's excellent. Yeah, there's no way back up here that's easy, but probably this way around is the shortest, yes, easiest way to go, so we'll just follow the tracks. Figure it out from there. Screw you. drove on tracks once in real life, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. Those tires bouncing? Yeah. This thing's like the cab isn't moving at all, but in a normal vehicle. And no, we were not going fast. I just, don't want to destroy the vehicle in real life. Good. Oh, this is it's deeper than it looks. Okay, it's good. We didn't dip in too much further and tip over, so that's excellent. That'd be ironic here. I'm saying, oh yeah, this is an easier job than I thought. Flip. And that's happened when I've been playing this too. This okay, good. The tree fell apart. Excellent. Sometimes those things are freaking indestructible and you gotta try and drive over it. Things getting in the way and getting hung up on it and it's a pain in the ass. Yay! I don't know how many times I had to pull myself over that pile of rocks with that tree up there, and I don't have to do that anymore. Of course, probably don't need to now anyway, because I've done all the jobs in this area. That's what I was saying. It's stupid that they would offer this job so far into the game here. It's just annoying. And you don't need it anymore. I'm just getting this guy off the road to get him out of the way. Let's do a repair too. Jesus Christ. Blinded. Fuck that sun. Comes up over that building over there and just right into my eyeballs. Great. Blind spots everywhere. Well, pick a job, I guess. Guess we could do the fishing one. Just to get it out of the way. And then we've got, so those are the tasks, and then we still got a bunch of these contracts to do. There's one left here. Everybody gets a log. Great, logging ones are the worst. Oh, there's a ton here. And a couple there. Alrighty. It looks like I haven't been in here yet. Anyway, time to go to work, which sucks, but it pays the bills. So, you know, same old, same old. Everybody knows that story. Alrighty, I will, what is it, Tuesday? I might be trying to remember this. Yeah, this is a long week, so no pay week. Yeah, okay, so I might be on tonight, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe those parts will show up and then I'll be fucking with my car. Or maybe not. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.